What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is actually going to be a pretty exciting install because I just got a kit for a double DIN head unit for the S2000. So this kit is made by a company called Electronix over in Maryland, and it's kind of like a test kit right now. They're making limited units only just to kind of gauge popularity and kind of see how much people want this kit. Now what's really cool about it is essentially this kit replaces your factory OEM radio, but what's also cool is that they've developed like a mount for it. So essentially it looks super flush, it basically looks OEM, and it has OEM like fitment. Now they have two kits, one for the AP1 and one for the AP2. Obviously I got the AP2 kit because I drive an AP2. But anyways, this uses the Sony AX5500. Yeah, I'm just excited to get this installed. It will require a little bit of wiring, but that's so that I can use my factory controls. So I will be able to use these controls for the head unit, and that to me is super exciting, especially because now I also have like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in this car. And sure, I have a phone mount and everything, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like phone mounts. I think they look tacky. So once I get this installed, I will most likely remove the phone mount. So anyways, so I've already removed the radio that was in here. We're just going to install the head unit itself. Now this is a double DIN unit, and what's cool is that Electronix actually modified this unit to fit with their kit. So as you can see, here is the faceplate. I'm pretty excited. This should, once done, this should fit basically like that. Now that looks freaking OEM AF. Like, that's gonna look so good. I'm really excited for this to be finished. All right, so the next step that you wanna do is you wanna remove the door that's on your radio cover, or you wanna remove the radio cover door. So that includes removing both the spring, the two pipe things that connect it, as well as, I don't even know what it's called, the thing that you push into and it grabs the door. So you just push that out. The reason why you want to do this is because these magnets here that I've just installed, these come with the kit from Electronix. Now they were brilliant in this, in that you don't have to drill into this. So these use pre-existing holes on the back, so it's pretty smart. The hole that the little holder piece used to go into, that one screw. Now at the bottom here, there's another hole that should exist, and that is what the other screws goes into. And what that allows you to do is basically you can now take the faceplate that it comes with, and it attaches on with magnets. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that you can just like remove and put on this kit as you see fit. That's largely because some of the connections need to go behind here. However, because it is still done with magnets, because the connecting lines are pretty long, you can still, as a safety measure, remove the front face of this kit, put it in your glove box if you're parked in anywhere that's kind of like shady, or if you have to park outside or anything like that. So I do really like that they added that in. So now we're gonna go ahead and take care of the wiring. I'm nervous because I'm not good at this stuff. I'm actually really bad at this stuff. I have to splice in basically these two wires in to the OEM harness, which will allow me to utilize these OEM dash controls. Here's a video online. It tells me how to do it. I'm only hesitating because I suck at this stuff, like really badly. And what I don't want to do is accidentally cut any wire. It won't work. So I'm just gonna have to do it really carefully. Okay guys, I started the wiring process. So essentially the kit comes with two wires, as I said before, that go to your quote-unquote steering wheel controls. So the green, according to the video, goes to the green with red stripe. So that's the one that I connected it to there. I hope that's red and not brown. I don't know if you can see on camera. That looks red to me. I know it's kind of out of focus. Okay guys, did all the wiring. It is a really crappy job. I am not good with my hands. I'm not good with this. Probably should have bought a solder. But anyways, that goes in like that. Now supposedly, if I did it correctly, which I hope to God I did, that technically will allow me to use these controls here. So now we have to connect, we connect this to the head unit, and this goes in the blue, and then I need to get my microphone so I can mount that somewhere. Okay, so I got the little microphone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount it here, and then I'm gonna essentially run the wire through here. I'm gonna do this with 2 hands, because doing it with 1 hand's kind of difficult. Okay, and this all the way through here. It's nice and hidden. Oops, never mind. There you go. And then run this along here. Anyways, it's gonna run along here and then down through here, and then I looped it underneath here, and then all the way through here. So, okay, so that's good, nice and clean. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Cool. So now that this is all connected, this goes into the back of the head unit for the controls. Now the green wire doesn't actually do anything. So what I'm actually gonna do, you don't actually connect it. I'm gonna zip tie that up. And then now we're gonna connect this to there. This is the harness that the kit comes with. That is now connected on there. This part goes into the head unit, so we're gonna take our head unit. Controls go here, microphone goes, controls go here. Microphones go here, and then the black power fuse, that goes there. This is meant for just charging and like USB data, and then this is going to be Apple CarPlay. So I'm going to plug everything in, and then I'm going to wire this out through that side, I think. I was originally thinking doing it through the driver's side, but I feel like a dangling wire here will probably get in the way and just not be very nice, so I'm gonna wire it out through the passenger side. Switch that down. Goes in red. Now I'm going to shove everything back in and hope it fits. So it looks like it fits pretty well-ish. I'm screwing these bolts back in, or rather these screws. Okay, so everything's in. Apple CarPlay wire is out. This can actually, yep, that's still good. Okay, time to connect the faceplate. So I have that here. Make sure it's the right side up. And then we're gonna connect this ribbon connection to that small one up top here. I was wrong. I think installing just the faceplate, whatever thing is, first will probably be easier, so I'm actually gonna do that. Like this. It just snaps in. Now I'm gonna install this here. Okay. Alright, I think I've got it in. Doesn't look like it's moving. And I think I locked it. Alright, cool. So now, what we gotta do is feed this in and then put that in. So I'm gonna do that with 2 hands again. And there we go. Look at that. That looks spectacular. Alright, moment of truth. Come on, baby, don't let me down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, something probably went wrong. Disappointed! Alright guys, so it's actually been about 2 weeks now since I was last doing the install actually. We actually managed to make it work, which is really awesome. But it definitely took a little bit of finagling. One thing that I just want to say, like, this has nothing to do with the kit itself. This is actually totally me. I'm actually just not very good with my hands, especially with electronics. I tend to always short things out or mess things up. What ended up happening was the ribbon cable I had accidentally like dislodged from the main board. So once I reset everything and I made sure I was doing it correctly this time, everything works. So let me show you guys exactly. Again, it's all just being held in by magnets, but they're pretty strong, so this thing's not really gonna move. So if I power on the car, give it a second. There we go. Cool. So this is that head unit. Out the back, we have a USB cable connector. So I have actually tucked everything away in the little pouch here. And then I just have the little cable running out here. So this goes to your phone for the Apple CarPlay. Now, the cool thing is this head unit now actually works with these dash controls, right? So I can go up and down for volume. What I like about this unit is the CarPlay is actually like really like responsive and quick. So if I'm playing music, you guys can hear it. So there, see? Volume works. Just that. So what's cool about this head unit is that they actually also have compatibility with like a rear camera. So if you have a rear camera, set it up in your S2000, you can totally do that. But yeah, I'm really happy with this head unit. It's really clear. I like the way everything looks. It also has Android Auto in case you guys use Android instead, which is really cool. It's not just exclusively CarPlay. I'm really happy with it. My only complaint is that if I'm driving, the shift knob is kind of like covering it. So like if I'm using it for like Apple Maps or something, it does kind of cover. So that's kind of the only thing. But I mean, it's such a minor complaint compared to how useful this entire unit is. It's just a really good kit. I'm really happy I bought it. I'm gonna be actually removing my Modify phone mount because I don't really like having my phone mounted there. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the install. The install is honestly not very good to follow instructions along to. I'm not very good with like instructions in, you know, doing things with my hand. But if you actually need real instructions on how to install this, in the description below, I'm actually gonna write out exactly what you need to do. I will also link to Active Electronics' own install video. It is for their AP1, but to be perfectly honest, everything on that install is exactly the same. I'm really happy with this modern addition to the car. I think it looks really good. The sound's pretty good. The drivers in this are, in my opinion, better than the Alpine radio that I had before, so I like it better. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video and watching me mess up and potentially break this really expensive head unit. And yeah, see you guys on the next one.